Bible Lesson 2. Honesty brings happiness. Zacchaeus, his wife, and their children lived in one of the most beautiful houses in the city of Jericho. Zacchaeus was rich, but he was not happy. He was a tax collector. He was a short man, but his job made him feel big and important. For years, he had made the people pay too much money for taxes. He kept the extra money for himself. Most tax collectors did that. Some of the poor people had hardly enough money left to buy food and clothes. Zacchaeus got richer and richer, but money did not make him happy. The people hated him. Zacchaeus knew what the Bible said about stealing and cheating. He knew what the Bible said about helping poor people too. He wanted to change his ways, but he didn't know how. When he tried to go to the synagogue, the priests wouldn't let him in the door. "Go away," they said. "You are too great a sinner to come to church." Then, one day, a man told him about Jesus, the great teacher. "He has 12 disciples," this man said. One of them was a tax collector. When Zacchaeus heard that, he thought, Jesus has a tax collector for a special friend. Maybe there is hope for me. At once he began making things right with people whom he had cheated. He gave food and clothing and gifts to poor people. For the first time in his life, he began to feel happy. One day, Zacchaeus saw a crowd of people coming down the street. "What's all the excitement?" he called. "Jesus is passing through our city," someone shouted back. "I must see him. I must see him." Quickly, Zacchaeus ran to the crowd. "Why am I so short?" he said. "I wish I were taller." "I must see the teacher," he said. "Let me through, please," he begged. No one listened to him. The crowd moved slowly down the street. Zacchaeus was not going to give up. Farther down the street, he saw a big sycamore tree. He ran ahead of the crowd to the tree. He climbed out on a branch that hung over the place where Jesus would soon walk. Just a few more steps, and Jesus would pass by. Suddenly, Jesus stopped. He looked right up into Zacchaeus' face and called, "Zacchaeus, come down. Hurry, I would like to visit you in your house today." Shaking with excitement, Zacchaeus came down the tree. He led the way towards his house. He told Jesus, "Sir, from now on, I will give half of my money to the poor, and anyone I have cheated, I will give back 4 times as much as I have taken." Zacchaeus was filled with joy when Jesus said, "Today salvation has come to your house." He knew his sins were forgiven. Zacchaeus and Jesus had a wonderful time together that day. Memory verse. "For the Son of Man is come to seek and to save that which was lost." Luke chapter 19, verse 10.